Hi, welcome to EKK 101. Today, let's see Lang, Dana, and Prirhiof of Pedas Nation. Let's check them out. Hi, in this video, let's talk about Pedas, the city of merchant, where the following heroes reside. Lang, the wrathful mythical beast who is a trustworthy ally of Prirhiof. Dana, the gliding pendulum who was born with brilliant mind and great talents. And Prirhiof, the silent hero of Pedas who was born mute but was gifted with incredible strength and incredible talents. They are also accompanied with Belien Elite Soldiers whose chosen ones went through extensive training in order for them to be paid off with very high wage. And unlike other nations, this nation will not have a signature force of their own, and they can freely move to other signature force nation. And for more information about it, please check out the director's notes on the official Exos Heroes game page. Now, let's talk about Lang, an ice elemental fated hero that looks like a huge cat but no one really knows what he really is. His passive allows him to increase his attack depending on the number of accumulated mana the entire party got, and if Prirhiof is with him, and if Prirhiof's defense is higher than his, Lang can mark his enemy with Hunting Instinct mark whenever he attacks them, and if the enemy gains 3 or more of this mark, then the enemy will fall asleep for 7 turns. Cosmic Cat is his first skill, and this deals damage to all enemies at the cost of 3 mana. Popping Snowball is his second skill. This is a burst skill that deals massive damage to all enemies with a cost of 5 mana. And now, let's check out Dana, a fire elemental fated hero who loses her smile and is now on an adventure to search for her missing sister. Her passive allows her to remove an enemy's buff whenever she attacks once per round, and this makes sense because she has a broom with her. Zephyrus Broom is her first skill, and this deals damage to all enemies, then afflicts the target with damage over time effect for 2 turns. Wind Duster is her second skill. It is a single target massive damage dealer with 3 mana cost that deals another 250% piercing damage if Prirhiof is with her.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Now off we go to Prirhiof, a machine elemental fated hero that was born on New Year's Eve and is an heir to the most influential family in Pedas. His passive allows him to counter-attack an enemy with a stun, and he also allows all frontal allies gain 1 mana. And if his defense is the highest, he can grant build formation mark to all allies, and this will grant them additional health that is dependent on the defense of Prirhiof, and this gets multiplied and depending on the number of allies with build formation mark. He can also increase the health and defense of all front row allies by 10% of accumulated block of all front row allies and 5% of Prirhiof's defense. And if there are 3 or more front row allies, his block value increases for 30%. Silent Trio is his first skill, and if this skill hits an enemy with any status effect, it stuns another enemy with the highest attack that doesn't have any status effect. Three Deaths is his second skill, and this deals decent damage to all enemies at the cost of 4 mana. My thoughts, characters in Pedas Nation are a great addition to Exos heroes. Lang and Dana are great damage dealers and they can be tanky because of Prirhiof's passive. Dana can help out in wiping the crowd while removing their buff every time she attacks. Lang can wait for more mana coming from his party in order for him to unleash a very deadly AoE attack. And Prirhiof can make all allies tough, especially if he has 2 more tanky heroes with him in the front row. And that's it for Lang, Dana, and Prirhiof of Pedas Nation. If you have any thoughts about them, please comment it below. And please do not forget to subscribe in order for you to be updated with my latest game videos. So until next time, see ya!